Hey, what's up, everybody? Alf here with some more Ultra Premier Classic GBL for you to enjoy. This is from the Legend Day. This is actually 2 sets before, so you get to see us sort of develop and get into a rhythm with the team. And this team has been very good for us. I ran it even a couple days after, and it's been working. It's still working. It's a good, well-built team. It certainly has some weaknesses, but once you develop play patterns around things like Empoleon and Obstagoon, you'll find ways to win. You don't always beat them, but that's going to be how it is. So I hope you enjoy these battles. I appreciate all of the kind words and support. I'm glad so many of you are enthusiastic about the Legend set. It is quite the storytell set. I think you'll enjoy it if you haven't watched it. And it always makes me smile that so many of you care so much more than I do about it. But I feel the love and I appreciate it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Enjoy these battles, and I'll see you next time. But let's just jam. Honestly, let's just jam, right? I'm going to jam with this team here for now. And we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens. I don't know what's gonna happen, but the Trevenants felt good. Lapras felt like a good lead yesterday. We'll sort of see what teams look like today. We're hoping to catch Dragonite leads mostly. Honestly, we're hoping to catch Dragonite leads. Yeah, Gallade is basically your only Psychic type in the meta. All right, Kyo. What you got for us? We've got Lapras and a Machamp. So that is not where we want to be. That is not where we want to be, but I'm going to go ahead and just safe swap to Crobat. We get a little lag spike here. The other thing that's distinctly possible today, well, speaking of problem Pokemon. I kind of like the regular Crobat for bulk reasons, the D, but I'd have to look at the matchups, and I've never quite done that. So I should obviously just throw these on schedule, but I do think, given how good the lead matchup is for them, that they're inclined to be shielding. Right? I think they're going to be inclined to shield. I think they're going to be inclined to shield twice. But we'll see. I don't know if I can win if they 2-shield. Or I don't know that I can win this fight if they 2-shield. So they're definitely at a second charge move here. I think we just let this go. Unfortunately, I should have thrown a little earlier, but that's okay. And I think what we do here is we eat whatever they throw at us, right? We're going to save the shield. They're going to Earthquake us probably. The upside is, I mean, well, what's going to happen here, unfortunately, is the Machamp is going to come in with enough energy probably to throw a move right away. And my guess is that they will, but I think we hope that Trevenant with a shield is good, although I'm a little nervous right now about this, because simply put, hi, good. Throw a move at us. Throw a move at us. Please be cross chop. No, they actually threw Rock Slide. Rip. Oh, and they have a Charizard in the back. And it's Fire Spin. Yeah. We're not dead here. But we are dead maybe now. So we have to shield this. I have multiple Surfs. So what we need here is I need their Machamp not to have energy, because I need to get both of these Surfs off. I mean, it has some, but if it has enough energy to throw a charge move, we lose. Otherwise, I think we win this. I think 2 Surfs is enough. We got it. GG's. Yeah, Batty, I wasn't worried about payback there. Wasn't worried about payback there. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. We take this. All right. Good work, good work, good work. Yeah. I just, like, unfortunately, the lag spike was really good for us, but I should have been maybe a little bit more aggressive about throwing my just Poison Fangs there. But I wanted to make sure that they had to respect a Shadow Ball. because I just knew that they would shield, and if I gave them the choice of just, I'm definitely throwing Poison Fang, I just don't think they shield, honestly. So, all right, hey, we got to win with it. It was a little dicey, but if we can steal wins out of bad leads, that's what we're looking for, right? That's what we need to do. We need to win games like that. The easy games will hopefully come along the way too, but hey, Galindo, thank you for the resub, friend. I appreciate it. Roll that beautiful butt footage, and let's see some butts in chat for Galindo's 3 months. Thank you, friend. They safe swap Snorlax, which is not a mon that we have a plan for. But we have a Charizard lead, and we should be able to align this. The nice thing about Crobat versus Snorlax is that there's no confusion about the game plan for them. Unless they're on fucking Outrage, which, you know what? That would be good beats. They just have to straight body slam us. So we should roughly be able to dictate how this matchup plays out. The only downside being whether or not is Venu in the back. Well, we'll be okay with Venu in the back. That's fine. If that's what they have in the back, we can beat that. Body slam is more energy efficient, I believe so. I'm not shielding. I'm not giving them the satisfaction. The downside here is whether or not they'll outrace us with lick damage. Like, that is a real consideration. I will, however, shield this. They're not going to outrace us. What I'm hoping here is that this doesn't blow up in my face. Oh, that's super bad for us. They brought in the Obstagoon, which one is great against our entire team, and two, I threw a Shadow Ball at instead of working on making. Oh, that's so fucking bad for us. Also, chat, congratulations. You're once again wrong about what their Pokemon in the back is. Okay. That's super bad. Ugh. Wow. So normally, like, I would throw Poison Fangs there, but I just didn't expect, I expected the Charizard to come back, and just wanted to, like, I really just didn't want to, get burned there. But unfortunately, this is pretty bad for us. Especially because they're gonna just double Night Slash. I don't know how we win from here, honestly. I think we have to 2-shield this, and I think we have to just, like, oh, they got a fucking boost. Are you kidding me? That's pretty bad, y'all. That's pretty bad. Yeah, I mean, the boost also creates a massive problem for us, right? Like, I mean, it is a team comp moment, but I also messed up really badly by throwing Shadow Ball. I did not expect Obstagoon to come in, and I should have been a little more careful. If we had thrown we just can't we don't one shot the Charizard with Surf anyway. So it doesn't matter, but I'm still playing it out. If we had Poison Fanged it and potentially Poison Fanged it twice, because, you know, we resist counter, Trevenant actually does pretty okay against it. And we get to put in a bunch of damage. A bunch of damage. And GG's. So I made a little bit of a miscalc. There. And also Obstagoon in the back is about the worst case scenario for us. We paid for switch advantage, right? We paid for switch advantage, and then we couldn't do anything with it because our best Obstagoon counter, unfortunately, like, I can't bring Trevenant in against Snorlax. I could leave Lapras in against Lax, but I don't think that's a great play with Charizard in the lead. So we were just really pressured into the line we took, and we just couldn't beat the beat the back line with Obstagoon. As unfortunate as that is, nothing we could do about it. But I did also really punt pretty bad because we could have probably Poison Fanged them twice. All right, Cooking. Cheers, friend. All right, Empoleon. Not what we're looking for, right? Definitely not what we're looking for. So our question here is, do we think it's Double Dragon in the back? If it's Double Dragon in the back, we can still, in theory, beat that team. It's just a little dicey. And I don't know necessarily that switching out is a great move for us, but I'm going to. We're going to take the Drill Peck, and then I'm going to switch. I've got some energy loaded as well, which can be helpful. All right, so they went Sylveon. Sure. So it's not Double Dragon. We know that. Okay, we get a shield out of him. That's pretty clutch. It would be lovely to get another Seed Bomb. Oh, we do. The IVs work out. Let's go. Let's go. The downside for us is it's not like... I mean, we got both shields, but getting both shields is nice. What do we do here? Yeah, I'm going to shield a Psyshock. Oh, it's a Moonblast. Funny thing is that wouldn't have done that much damage to us. Oh, we got debuffed? Well, shit. All right, well. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to switch right away. Is their backline counters Lapras? I would be surprised. But with the debuff on, I don't think it's super valuable for us to do that. Drill Peck. No, I still don't think we're shielding non-stab Drill Peck. If it's a second Charmer in the back, we're in a little bit of trouble. It is. Okay, well. Good news, bad news, right? It is a second Charmer, but it's a Charmer that Lapras is pretty good against. And also, we have the Ice Beam. So, can I kill this? We're gonna die. No, that's pretty bad. Okay. All right, I still have a shield. It's going to take 2 charge moves to kill them. I think we throw a Poison Fang. We shield once. They snuck in a Waterfall, which might kill us, but I think from here, if we can get to the Shadow Ball, we win. But they need 2 charge moves. They did not get them. All right. Works out. GG's. Yeah. That worked out okay. So, well, I mean, it is good, yes, but I had a lot of energy mock. I had enough energy that I could have thrown a Surf and then Shadow Balled, right? And then Shadow Balled them out. But I also think that that was fine. And it was worth going for because I think throwing a Surf there was also bad. Yeah, beating Double Charm feels good. I mean, we don't have a target for Charm on our team. Like, none of these Pokemon are technically weak to Charm. So, like, the upside for us is that, I mean, they should have probably brought Togekiss in against. I think they sort of just went to Sylveon no matter what. My Trevenant is 14, what is it, 14, 13, 15? It's one off of the Swag Tips Goldilocks spread. So we went for it. That guy hates dragons. Yeah, Dragonite is pretty much useless against that team. But yeah, Kiss should have come in because Kiss could have ignored the non-Shadow Balls, right? Kiss comes in and ignores the non-Shadow Balls. And the only reason we got 2 shields there was because of that. And they were really keen to keep Lapras on. Once they made that switch, they were also then priced into keeping Lapras on Empoleon because obviously Lapras will beat Togekiss. So it was like kind of an awkward lose-lose for them where it was like, not only is that the wrong switch, but it's so much the wrong switch that it made them have to shield their Sylveon to maintain switch advantage. And lucky for us, they didn't consider the fact that our Backmon might also lose to Empoleon. So, all right, Lapras and Crobat. We like the Crobat lead. That's a lead we can play with. What's coming in? Is anything coming in? They may just decide they want to Poison Fang us a bunch. which, let's be real, is not a bad option. 2, 3. How much does Drill Peck do? It does quite a bit, right? I'm actually not going to shield the Drill Peck. Okay. Not terribly worried about dying to waterfalls. Maybe if they spend a bunch of shields here. I don't mind an ABB team. I tend to like my teams somewhat ABB, but not as much so as some people do. Like, I'm not a big fan of, say, like... So we'll get another charge move off here, I'm pretty sure. Not a huge fan of how this is going, and I don't know that I can... Shadow Ball is, but I also want to be spammy here. I want to be spammy here. I want more charge moves. I want to force them to consider shields and that sort of stuff. Right? And if they shield a Shadow Ball, I'm concerned that I may just not be able to win that fight. Oh yeah, we got him. Got him. Yeah, this is a good old hard counter matchup. See, they needed to, in theory, to shield the Empoleon for switch advantage. I think that would have been a better plan for them. The downside to them doing that is that, and the reason why I wasn't worried about that line was that I think that Crobat wins that mirror up a shield, and I'll trust that Lapras is hopefully okay against their Backmon. So, my Crobat is actually closer to optimal, I think. I don't remember what my Crobat's IBs are. They're pretty decent. It's purified, obviously, but yeah, 99.5 stat product. This is about as good as it gets for non-XL. This is about as good as it gets for non-XL. Obviously, the XL versions came better, but... So. Pete Nash, who knows? I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. If I hit Legend, I hit Legend, whatever. But right now, Premier Classic's been good to us, so maybe. To Faust. Yeah, see, I don't like Charm in this format anyway. I feel like I was running a team at one point that was Charizard, S-Cavalier, and it's like Charizard, S-Cav, and another thing that beat Counter. I'm like, or Charm, and every time I saw a Charmer, I'm like, dope. That does nothing to anything on my team. Every Pokemon on my team resists Charm. Like, this is great. Keep the Charmers coming. But like, I'll give you this, Galindo. I think that technically this team is ABB, but it's ABB against specifically fighters and technically grass, I would argue. That's the thing with ABB teams, right? Is that a well-constructed GBL team is ABB to an extent. I don't always love the full-on like Empoleon Double Dragon, or you know, those teams to me sometimes are a little bit too fussy, and they are just like they lose to a bad lead with the right backline, and I don't like that. This has a lot more play and a lot more matchups. Yeah, we've got weaknesses, but like a double counter team where they safe swap S Cavalier and they have an Obstagoon in the back beats us. But you're gonna lose to some teams. That's nothing you can do about that. Crobat, Machamp, Surfetch. Nice. Yeah, it's a good team. I mean, it's very similar to what I ran early. I ran Crobat, S Cavalier, Surfetched. I ran Crobat with two counter users in the back, and it worked great. It worked great. All right, Illusionista, our next opponent. Good luck, friend. We got Lapras, and we've got a Swampert. We like Swampert in the lead. We like the old Swampert lead. Are they just going to stick it out? Good chance they just stick it out, right? We don't really want to take Earthquakes here. Oh, a census. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. We don't need another stream sniping incident. So they're going to Earthquake me, right? I'm fairly confident. I still don't think it's worth shielding. It's just going to unfortunately put a lot of damage on our Lapras. I don't love it, but it is kind of the nature of this matchup that they can put a lot of pressure on you. and just put a lot of damage on it. Which, if their game plan is, well, the Lapras is good against me, or I only have one Lapras counter, yeah, this is actually fine. Oh, I should throw. Oh. We're just gonna live with this. I wish I'd thrown the Surf just for the damage, but we're gonna come in here. Okay. 2 shield matchup here, not great. It's not great for us. I think what we'll do is we'll shield one of them. They're on Dragon Tail. They did throw a move, so we do have some play still. Oh, that's good for us. Okay, so they're looking at shield advantage in this back matchup as a big game for them, right? I'm hoping that they're not they lost count a little bit here and have to shield this. But even if they don't, they're getting so low that, like, I think that yeah, their plan right now is just to yeah, I don't know that they can kill my Crobat. Real talk, like, I'm not shielding. Shadow Ball doesn't kill us. And neither does the subsequent Shadow Claws. They need 2 Shadow Balls. And they're not ever getting to 2 Shadow Balls. Too much damage. GG's. They needed to protect the Dragonite. Like, if they don't protect the Dragonite there, what happens is they get into this Trevenant mirror where we're both taking a shit ton of Shadow Claw damage, but I have a full health Mon behind. Yeah, I think they needed to just protect the Dragonite. I think they thought that I would bait because the only way I was just like, nah, let's just go. I think we were gonna be shit out of luck if they played that correct. Even if I baited, like, even if I was like, let me bait a couple times, I'm just gonna be dead if they 2 shield, right? Yeah, like, so, like, here was my logic. Here was my logic there. If I bait, I'm never getting, and they just decide I'm gonna 2 shield and make sure I win, we lose badly. Because here's what happens. We've already burned a shield. They kill us, probably without throwing a charge move again. Because I'm not gonna get to 2 Seed Bombs and a Shadow Ball. And then they have a Dragonite that's mostly alive with energy to put damage on the Crobat. I have to shield and they Shadow Ball me, right? I think it's just hard to win that. So hey, we get 4 wins though. 4 wins is dope. What do we get? Oh, it's a shiny Darkrai. Let's go. Hey, I'll take it. My first shiny Darkrai of the season. It's my first shiny Darkrai of the season. Into it. I send that one to Pokemon Home. We got a Darkrai for Pokemon Home now. Let's go. Let's see those shiny hypes in chat.